So today we'll talk to you about how to prepare your wall before applying silk wallpaper. So what we do, we have two primers that we usually apply on the wall. One primer is white paint, which is undercover. All you have to do is apply one layer of it. What it does to you, it protects your wall from yellow colour to come on the wall. The second primer that we use is silk plaster primer. This helps to apply the material more easier because it has small stones which make silk plaster wallpaper to stick it, as white paint it swims around and it's much harder for you to apply. Also with paint you will be using more material otherwise as you would with silk plaster. Before using material on your wall, you have to mix it 2 or 3 bags together, because sometimes there are a bit of differences in the colour, so if you will mix all of them together there won't be no difference. So what we're going to use to apply it is we're going to use a big clear plastic trowel. When there's unevenness when you put material on, to help you there comes a small trowel that will cover everything because it's elastic, and when there's uneven something on your wall it will smoothen everything and make them to go with everything. Now we're going to tell you about how to apply the material on external and internal angles. So what we have to do is take a bit of material, scrape out from the angle of the trowel so that material wouldn't be touching the angle. Then what we do, we leave 2-3 milliliters away from the angle and put material on, and we don't press too hard, and then we move downwards. Why we're leaving 2 milliliters is so that when we be doing that again, the material will cover everything up. So as we see now, we repeat the same process for a couple of times by going down. Now we're going to the different direction so that all the material goes to the joint, and where we left the material not covered, and we repeat that a couple of times. Also, when we apply the angles, we have to make sure that we join all the material together so that there will be no joints, no differences left. Also, we have to make sure that we don't press too much when we apply material on the angles, because you will waste more of the material that you needed. And on angles, you will have to be more passionate about it, as you will be using more material that you need to it. What we have decided is that we're going to show you how to apply material from not very uncomfortable area, and it's really small area as well. So what we did is we're applying the material from internal angle now and going towards the external angle. We spread the material from internal angle all the way to external angle. So when you reach the external angle, you have to put material on and leave it between 1 and 2 centimeters, so that when you will be shaping this material to join the other wall, it will be more easier to shape it out. So what we do now, you will see that from one side of the wall we're shaping to other side of the wall. So what we're doing here, we're repeating ourselves of what we did previously in other angle. So we take a bit of material, make sure that we go from the travel angle corner, so the material would be touching it. And here we spread it out from the angle that we shaped to the other wall, and we have to make sure that we're really very delicate with the material from the angles, and that you don't press too much on it, because when you have the joint, the material together, you will damage it again. So we always have to spread it around from left to right and from going to top to bottom, and we repeat this process all the time. What we have to do if the material goes on other area like a ceiling or somewhere that you don't want to be, all we have to do is spray with the water that area, and we have to take any brush, we have to wet it, but we have to make sure that no water is going from it. So when the brush is wet, all we do is put all the material to that angle or that area where it's supposed to be, as you see it now doing it. Then what we get a trowel, and we just spread it to the area that is already done, and we just carry on doing what we usually do with the angle, spread it around, and that's it. So this wall was made not that long ago, and it's been damaged already. So now we will show you what to do so that damage will be covered. Here is a damage. All we have to do is spread the water where is the damage. Make sure that you don't spray loads of water, because the glue can run off. What we do then is, when the material soaks all the water, all we do is take a trowel and place the material together, and then all we do is spread it around. So when the material was wet, we just go around it, spread it, and when we do that, you won't be able to see that it was damaged. Also, if there isn't enough material, previously when we were doing it, the dry material that was there left, all we have to do is wet it and then place it in that position where it was damaged. Then what we have to do is spread it again, so the material is joined with the previous material, and leave it to dry. What it gives us is that when it's dried out, you won't see that that area was damaged and that it looks the same. Our company provides a full service for you, and if you will be interested and would like to know how to apply this product, you are more than welcome to come to our shop, where we will show you how to apply this material and how it works. Also, we can do a full training for you, where we'll give you, especially for you, between 5 and 8 hours of you training with this material, and the material, you can choose the material that you would like to work with. We do a full training for those people who would like to do this material, apply this material for other people, or work with this material for a long time. So we're really thankful for you, and thank you for watching.